What's up, everybody? It's D's. I got a reaction. I'm about to react. How come Americans do not tip under? Well, how come Americans tip less 15%? Yeah, that's a big thing, huh? Yeah. Oh, so that is a big thing though too, because when you go out, I know a lot of people, if they just got minimal wage and they don't really get that much. Probably somebody get just like $2 and stuff. Like some people, I know some people don't even care from trying to hook it up or something. But I got a couple of stories, but let's go with what they're saying about this. All right.
Most Americans tip 15% or less.
And less.
Or
Damn,
less.
That's crazy.
All right, let me go to this. That's pretty crazy. And some tipping, this is a CNBC story. Pew Research surveys 11,945 Americans, found that 18% of people tip less than 15% for an average meal at a sit-down restaurant, and an additional 2% tip
2%.
I'm sorry, an additional 2% tip
That's
nothing
crazy.
at all.
That's messed
That
up.
means 1 out of 50 people in America that go to dinner don't tip anything at all. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
37% said 15% is their standard tip.
Hold up. Let's see. Let's go right there. 50% left. Okay. Damn. Okay, let's go.
Revealing a lack of consensus on tipping etiquette. Despite the tradition of tipping 15 to 20% for sit-down restaurant service, the survey found that more than half of people, 57%, tip 15% or less. This indicates that tipping norms vary widely amongst Americans. Studies suggest that tip fatigue has led to declining tip amounts in recent times, with the average nationwide tip at full-service restaurants falling to 19.4% in the second quarter of 2023. Tom has a story here. Tom, I want to go to you first. Go for it.
Go right there, man. That's crazy. Hey, what do you guys think? Hit me in the comments though. Do you tip? Do you not tip? What you do? You hook it up? I mean, to me, I'll say maybe around 2 years ago, I went to a date with this one chick, and she's like, I paid it, but she's like, I'm gonna do the tip, and she gave him like 20. I think it's like 50 right there, but she gave him 20. She's like, well, because I used to work right there, and I understand. That's why I like to, hook them up like that. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. Let's keep going with this now.
What happened to you this last week at this restaurant called Capital Grill, which I think is out of Boca, if I'm not mistaken?
That's correct.
Go for it. Nothing to do with Capital Grill, Steve, that we love in Crescent in Dallas, who crushes it. He's amazing. One of the best servers in the world.
Exactly.
He's one of the GOATs. Go ahead, Tom.
So first of all, the people at a restaurant are not robots. Every location is different, and God bless you, Steve. We love you down there at. If you go down by the Crescent in Dallas and you go to Capital Grill and you ask for Steve, you are not going to get bad service. But unfortunately, so Brooker gets straight A's and she's doing really well. I say, hey Brooker, let's go to dinner.
Damn.
And we sit down and she gets to Shirley Temple and we're going to have this, and we were just freaking ignored. The step one, the hostess wants to put it at this table that they had put up for a Saturday, and it's right next to doors. You know what I'm talking about, Pat? You have the same reaction I do. It's like, come on, that table isn't even there Monday through Friday. Well, respectfully, I'm not sitting there. When we sat down, they come up and they're quick. When they didn't come check on us, normally you go to a good place, you order steak, and that's what we had. You cut into it once, and a lot of times at Ruth Chris, they say, will you please cut into your steak? Is that exactly the way you want it? You know what I'm talking about?
I love that.
And they always do that. Is that exactly the way you want it? Thank you so much. And they check on the spot. They drop it down, and I want to get a refill for Brooke Shirley Temple, and the lady walks away. Excuse me. I feel like I'm hollering her walking down the hall.
Bad.
So I got the hostess who sat at the other table and said, could you help me here? And I said to her, the aliens that have taken our server, can you let them know that Brooke would like a refill for Shirley Temple? And she goes, what? And I said, can we do this? And it's stacked up. And I was very frustrated and disappointed. And I'm like, and my steak was cooked wrong. And so I don't
of a bitch.
And so I don't even get the opportunity there. And so I finally I said to Brooker, Brooker, we're going to go someplace else for dessert. And there was just an assortment of things. So, I flagged the server down and I said, I'd like to pack up to go, please. And I handed her.
You didn't go just like that. You made a you say something, you're like, what the F am I with you? You be like, what are you doing? Why? How come you're not giving me what I'm asking? Or something like that.
There go my card. And she's like, what? That. And I left a note on there. And I said,
put
you know
a note,
what?
Damn, that's it.
I pull a little note on there, no profanity.
Put in the letter, leave in the locker. You know that saying. Oh, my bad.
With the 0 tip.
Damn, tip. Damn.
Went down the street.
Here's a tip.
To Abe and Louie. Walked in, said to the hostess, do you have a table for 2 for dessert? And now this is like 8:30. She said, we sure do. And I said, we came from another place. I did not tell him it was Capital Grille. I said, we came from another place. And my daughter got straight A's. And I just want her treated royalty, and dessert was supposed to be part of it. And she said, no problem. I'm taking you to Charlie. And Charlie treated Brooke like he was her long-lost uncle. She wanted hot tea. He came over and he opened the box of tea slowly, just demonstrating service. And you know what I did to Charlie? I made his freaking night. And I thanked him profusely for making Brooke feel like $1 million, which is all I wanted. But my normal tip, I'm 20% baseline. And if I get really good service, I'll go 25, 30. I normally am there to encourage and appreciate great service.
You're a good tipper. If Tom comes, you're going to get a good tip from him.
Yeah. I mean, I do. If they're doing a good job, you should. Man, now, okay, I'm not going to say his name, but I have my cousin. Now, we went to happy hour. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings. We just got appetizers, but we got heck of drinks. Now, right there before COVID, you used to get beers for like $3, and then you mixed drinks for $4, and then you have like appetizers for $3, and then you have a shot right there of Jameson for $3.50. So, man, at the end, when it's done, it was about $65. I'm like, all right, I got it. I'm going to pay it. And my cousin's like, you know what? I'll do the tip. So I put no tip, right? Because he said he had cash. I'm like, all right, it's cool. Now he had $10, right? So I'm like, $10, that's not bad, I'm like, it's like, it's whatever. And then he found $2 inside his wallet, another $2. He's like, oh. I'm like, oh, yeah, put that in right there, too. So $12 for a tip. That's cool, man, Man, my cousin took he put the $10 back in his wallet and put the $2 right there. And I'm like, to me, I was a little embarrassed, though. I don't want to come back because they're going to remember that stuff, man. And I was like, what are you doing? Like, just put it right there. He's like, nah, after this, we'll get some more beer right there from the 7-Eleven, get some more beer. I'm like, nah, bro. I was like, man, you ate heck of stuff. I paid for it. And I just told you to put a tip, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I was a little bit, not ashamed, but I was just like, man, come on. Why don't you not tip it, man? I be knowing some people that don't tip too. I'm just like, dude, come on. What's the matter with y'all? No, man. I tip. I mean, I do. If it's like a lot too, like the homie, we went to the bar, man, and like over like $200 right there, and I gave it 20. The other gave it 20, and it was the tip 20, and the other one put like 10, so it's 50 right there. So that kind of hooked it up. That's like 25%, something like that, all together right there for like 200 with it for the tip. I was like, all right, man, it's all good like that. But yeah, you gotta hook it up, and that's where they get their money right there. I mean, I understand if it's like bad, if it's like a bad waiter and he's taking a long time and have a freaking attitude, I wouldn't give him nothing. I'll be honest though. If you're gonna just, if you hate your job, then quit, man. It's like, dude, it's like, do the right thing and, be nice, have a smile the whole time or something, don't look like you hate your job, man. It's like, dude, you're getting a check, so you have to serve. You have to show like the right way and talk right. Don't come like whatever. Unless you go to like a Vietnamese place trying to get some pho. My favorite pho one of them in my town, this one place, me and my ex, we used to go. And first time I went there, like, I guess it's like a dad and the mom or something right there. Well, the mom, I guess, the girl, whatever, the mom, she was serving. But when she do it, though, she's on her phone. And she's like talking like in like, you know, in like Vietnamese, whatever, right there. She's just talking. And then after she came to us, she's like, what do you want? I'm like, what you mean, what do you want? What the heck? I'm like, oh, hell no. She's going to be like that. So we got the order and everything. It's cool. We're waiting right there in the table. I'm like, dude, she's still talking on the whole time. She's like talking, something. It's like around 2, 3, being heckin' loud and stuff. I'm like, damn, man, she don't give a damn. I'll be honest, though. I'm like, oh, man, I'm about to leave. When we got the pho, though, it was hella fire. It was good. I'm like, ooh, you're so lucky. It's so good. If it was bad, I'm about to put you on Yelp. All bad for a bad service. If like, I know you go from 1 to 5. I have to do it only but 1, but I put a half star. But yeah, it was crazy with that. But yeah, hit me right there. Do you guys like tip, not tip? Yeah, it's crazy. Some people don't do it at all too. I went to another homie too. He didn't tip at all too. He just wanted like $1. I'm like, bro, what the hell's the matter with you, man? He's like, I got you. I'm like, all right, we went over there. We left. He didn't give him $1 with it. I'm like, dude, what the hell? It's kind of messed up, man. The person, we're talking to the person too, right there with the bartender. I'm like, dude, you're crazy, man. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta tip something, you know. And it was all good. But yeah, hit me in the comments. Tell me if you tip or not. Like, subscribe, share, love. All right, peace.